In this video, we're going to find dy dx and dx dy given the equation y cosine of x cubed plus 1 equals x sine of y cubed plus 1. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Okay, we're going to start by doing the derivative with respect to x on both sides. So the left-hand side and the right-hand side are both product rules. So on the left-hand side, we're going to do the derivative of y with respect to x, which is dy dx, times cosine of x cubed plus 1, and then we leave it the same, so plus y times the derivative of cosine of x cubed plus 1. The derivative of cosine of something is negative sine of that something, right, times the derivative of the inside with respect to x, which is 3x squared. Okay, good. Now this is equal to the right-hand side, which we also take the derivative with respect to x. So we do the derivative of x, which is 1 times sine of y cubed plus 1 plus x times the derivative of sine of y cubed plus 1. The derivative of sine is cosine, and then we leave the inside the same. Then we multiply by the derivative of the inside with respect to x, which is, so this will be 3y squared times the inside, which is dy dx. So 3y squared times dy dx. Okay, good. Now let's move the dy dx's together. So we're going to move this term to the left-hand side. So we're going to have dy dx. We're going to factor that out. We'll have cosine of x cubed plus 1, right? And then we're also going to have minus. So this will be 3x y squared from x and 3y squared. And then we're going to have cosine of y cubed plus 1 on the left-hand side, all times dy dx. And now we're going to move this term to the right-hand side. So this will be minus something, so we're going to make it plus. So this will equal 3x squared y sine of x cubed plus 1. And then we're going to add it with sine of y cubed plus 1. And to get dy dx, obviously you just divide by this term. So we get dy dx equals 3x squared y sine of x cubed plus 1 plus sine of y cubed plus 1 all over cosine of x cubed plus 1 minus 3xy squared times cosine of y cubed plus 1. Okay, so that is dy dx. Now how do we find dx dy? Now you could do, would be the long way and not the smartest way to do this. Instead of doing the derivative with respect to x, you do the derivative with respect to y. But the interesting thing about dy dx is that it's the reciprocal of dx dy. So we'll just flip, we'll make the numerator the denominator and the denominator the numerator. So we have dx dy will just be cosine of x cubed plus 1 minus 3xy squared times cosine of y cubed plus 1 all over 3x squared y sine of x cubed plus 1 plus sine of y cubed plus 1. Okay, so those what we get for dx dy and dy dx, and that is the end of the video. Hope you liked it.